read to me the nameplate?
Judge Eboni K. Williams.
So the only thing that matters in this particular courtroom is how I see it. I am from North Carolina by way of Louisiana with some West Coast cool and a New York edge. Do we have a problem, ma'am?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
Equal justice is all about the most important values of our country: freedom, integrity, and those are the things that I'm striving for. Ma'am, you run your household, this man gets to run his. I decided to become an attorney and pursue the law. I wanted to be a voice for the voiceless. This court cannot hold this woman accountable. People from all sectors of life, black, white, purple, gay, straight, queer, and that's what equal justice with Judge Eboni K. Williams is all about.
Mario James claims his college hoop dreams evaporated when his rival played dirty and took him out during a pickup game. Norris Reynolds says there's always risks on the court, but he didn't sabotage Mr. James.
Gentlemen, I see I've got Mario James here as my plaintiff and Mr. Norris Reynolds as my defendant. Mr. James, you are suing the defendant, I see, for $5,000. You cite punitive damages as well as pain and suffering. What brings you to court, sir?
Ma'am, I am a basketball player. For all 3 years of high school, I've been having D1 prospects. I'm very nice on the court.
You said very nice on the court?
That's right, ma'am.
I imagine so.
All right. So, the thing is, I know Norris for a while. He calls us rivals, but to be rivals, you have to be of greater or equal skill or talent, which he is not. And honestly, is a stain on my reputation if there isn't. So,
Okay.
my pops gets a job in the city. And so we moved to Chicago proper.
Got it.
And I enrolled in St. Nick.
Prep
And
school?
so-
Is that a prep school?
No, it's a high school.
High school, okay.
Yes. And lo and behold, Norris is there.
Oh, so are you two teammates at this point?
He acts surprised to see me there, as if he didn't know that I've been there, attending there all 4 years.
It was the
of high school.
closest high school, okay? And plus, proper education.
We
My
played
father-
against each other on multiple games.
Okay, Mr. Rose, we're going to get to your side. Okay, so Mr. James, what position do you play on the court?
Point guard.
You're a point guard, and you, sir?
I'm a point guard as well.
Uh-oh. Okay, because there's only room, I think, for one of those.
Rivals.
Okay.
me.
All right, so let me hear, Mr. James, how this ends up working out for the two of you on the same team.
Yeah, so like I've mentioned, I've known him for a while. So when I got to St. Nick's and Coach gave me first starter and he rolled the
he
bench.
picked you as the starter.
That's right.
This is your senior year?
That's correct.
This is the make or break.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so what happens?
So eventually I get into Northwestern. I've been hearing him talk
fabulous.
about. Yeah, thank you. Northwestern is, he's been talking about it all year. So
This one?
That's right.
Okay, so was Northwestern your dream school?
That's been my dream school since I was a child. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, continue.
As he let everyone know. So I look into it and I tell my pops about it. He says, go ahead. He always wanted a proper education for me, so I thought I could play some good ball.
And get a fantastic academic, I mean, Northwestern's an elite school.
Exactly.
Athletically, but also academically.
Exactly. So he personally blames me for not being able to get into Northwestern because, like he says, he's talking.
You took his spot?
That's right.
Okay. Perceived. Okay.
And so season ends. I think I'm never going to hear from him again. So 3 weeks before the preseason, I go back to St. Nick's just to check out who's there, see the old teammates, alumni. I know the guys there. I've known them for years, but again, I see Norris. You know, we dap up or we do a little head shake, you know. I thought everything was cool. So we play. Man,
Like a pickup game.
exactly.
Okay.
No coaches, no refs, nothing like that, Your Honor. I could not miss. Free throws, fadeaways, through the lane, threes, twos, mid-range.
Everything
Everything was falling.
Like it
You
was a
know
playoff
it.
game.
You know it.
Stop.
27
all right,
games.
Mr.
27.
James. All right, Mr. James.
You went on that.
Mr. James, what happens then?
So, Norris, being a creature of habit, obviously all this months he hasn't changed, can't use his left. He goes for crossover to the left, I steal. Now, normally, in any rec, especially one that's informal,
Yeah.
guy gets a steal, goes down the court, let him get it two.
Just let him, yeah.
Yeah, let him get it two. So, I like to be flashy. One, two.
You like to be flashy?
I like
I'm
to be
supposed to
flashy.
believe it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
go
come on,
ahead.
man. So, 1-2 step, windmill. I see in my periphery, Norris. Nowhere close. He's at least at my armpit.
Oh, gosh.
Top of his middle finger. And so, he crashes into me, full tilt. I go down on my right knee. I hear a snap. Yeah. So I'm on the ground.
That's all that flash.
So,
Okay,
now
Mr.
you gonna
James,
really
you're on
piss
the
me off on
ground.
this one, bro.
You're in agony. What happens? Ambulance comes, what happens?
The thing is, before the ambulance comes, he's over me, taunting.
Taunting?
Yeah.
In all
yeah.
honesty, Your Honor, he shouldn't have been there in the first place.
I shouldn't have been there?
Okay.
He shouldn't
At my
have been
old
there
high
in the
school.
first place. If you're a D1 athlete, it's your
Well,
job
you know
to
what,
protect
Mr. Reynolds,
yourself.
I'm going to get to all of that assessment in a little while, but let me bring you in here. Okay, so we've heard his glory story. I want to know what happened to you. This guy comes into your territory. That's what you told me. You said, Your Honor, I was there all 4 years, yada, yada, yada. Here comes the new kid on the court, and apparently coach thought otherwise, makes him the starting point guard.
So I ended up getting pushed to the 6th man. Obviously, there's 5 starters. This is where the politics get involved.
The politics.
I was in talks with Northwestern coaches for
Years.
the previous 2 years that I had been playing varsity.
I'm sure.
So come senior year, this guy shows up. My spot gets bumped to the bench, to the sixth man.
As we've discussed.
And the recruits came to the games and saw me on the bench. So all of the talks that we had just disappeared.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
He's telling the court that you deliberately sabotaged his D1 basketball career because basically you were jealous. What do you say to that, sir?
I say that's all false.
And later,
She actually volunteers to come and help me, you know, kind of with sale and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Very nice of you, Miss Fuller. Is that true?
Yes, somewhat.
Somewhat.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. This is Equal Justice. Equal Justice is back with the case of Mario James, who brought Norris Reynolds to court for pain and suffering.
So then where were your other options for school, sir? Because just because it's not Northwestern or bust. So.
I still get into Northwestern
Academically.
for an academic ride.
Okay, great.
But not in the athletic department.
Okay, so anyways, you guys are going to be going to Northwestern together, but you're not going to be on the basketball team.
I'm not playing
Did you
ball.
tell me the truth? Were you planning to try to walk on or play to earn your way back into the basketball spotlight?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I played ball on the side just to stay in shape, just to keep up with the new recruits in the high school. I stayed in touch with all of my coaches.
So
and
you
things
were
like that.
okay to let the sun set on your basketball career, and you were now going to focus on your academics.
Yes, ma'am.
He's saying that he's in court suing you for $5,000 because, and I know you have some receipts for me, sir. You got some evidence. Give your whole evidence folder to Elijah. Thank you, sir. So I do see that you were put in a rehabilitation program. Wow, so you tore your ACL.
That's right.
Many would say that could be a career-ending injury.
I've thought it myself, ma'am. I'm 8 months actually into rehab. It's getting better, but nowhere close.
Do they
to
see you coming back from this, sir? They're not sure.
They're not.
They're not sure. Okay. But you're certainly going to miss the start of the season.
Yes.
Okay. So we do see that you present for rehabilitation, yada, yada, surgery. Okay. You've had that, knee brace, limited motion. So this is, by all measures, a devastating injury.
Correct.
Is what I want to be clearly established. And he says it's all your fault. He says that you not by accident, he's telling the court that you deliberately sabotaged his D1 basketball career because basically you were jealous, vengeful, wanted to see him literally suffer and undermine his career. And what do you say to that, sir?
I say that's all false. Your Honor, I did have rivalry with him. He did come in and take the spot. He earned it as needed.
As I should.
I will say that being a basketball player, he and I both know when you're coming to play a game, anything can happen. You're putting yourself on the line, you're putting your whole body on the line. We're playing basketball in a game where I am familiar with. He knows as a D1 athlete, he has a scholarship, he's on the team, he has preseason things coming up. He shouldn't have been playing that pickup game.
I got to ask you, Mr. James, why take the risk?
Because, ma'am, like I mentioned, first off, I wanted to see my progress. And the only way I could do that is to play with people who know me. I've played with people like Norris over in St. Nick for years.
Well, now, which one is it? Because you just sat up here and boo-booed all over his game the whole time you've been in court.
Yeah.
But now, in order to test your skills, you need a caliber of player. So can the man play or can he not play?
He's decent. I'd say that.
So he's good enough to test your skill set, but apparently dangerous enough to potentially end your basketball career, and you thought it was worth it.
But I mean, you got to look at the facts, Your Honor. Like,
I'm teasing him out. That's my job. Yeah, see, I got my job. We don't know if you're going to have your job.
Yeah, this man has been speaking with coaches for 4 years. He has good rapport with them.
So you think it was sabotage?
Yes, of course.
I am somebody who, I'm a basketball fan. I love talent. I love to see stories like yours, where people were, starting in middle school, AAU, working their way up the ranks, maybe spoiling some other folks' situations, but all in the spirit of sportsmanship and meritocracy and the best player highlighting at the best level. I love your story. And that is why I am particularly disappointed that you would elect to assume such an unnecessary risk at the height of your ascension. It reminds me of a gentleman some of you are going to recall named Jason Williams. You know what I'm talking about?
Gotcha.
Played for Duke, All-American, stand out in every way, was drafted first round to the Chicago Bulls. And what does Jason Williams do right before, the big ascension? Gets on a motorcycle. Devastating leg injury. Basketball career was never the same. Now, luckily, he did graduate from Duke, actually in 3 years. He's a little bit of a nerd, too, so similar to yourself, Mr. Reynolds.
Yes.
And Jason has gone on to have an outstanding career as a broadcaster. But I hope you see the point of the story. Unnecessary risk. Therefore, while I am satisfied that you did prove your case in terms of the injuries and the cost associated, you're going to have to bear those costs because you and you alone, sir, took on the assumption of this unnecessary risk. I find no breach of duty from you, Mr. Reynolds. Mr. James, I wish you in your recovery all the best. And take a note from Jason Williams' story. If this is the end of basketball for you, it doesn't mean it's the end of your story, okay? But truly, best wishes, and plaintiff's case is dismissed. It's my ruling.
All rise.
Judge Eboni has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
I agree with Ms. Williams.
I'm thankful for the judgment. Everything all plays out the way it's supposed to.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
Well, first of all, I was very, very disappointed because I thought she was my friend.
Did you
So-
know she was doing this?
No, but I.
Doing it behind her back, Ms. Fuller?
No, we had discussed that.
You had discussed it.
This is Equal Justice. Haley Mills claims her cosmetic sales declined after the defendant rebranded and resold her lip balm under her own brand. Tammy Fuller says her resale efforts contributed to Ms. Mills' commercial success.
Ms. Mills, you're suing Ms. Fuller here for $2,000. Tell me what brings you to court today.
Well, the defendant has briefly met her at the events in LA. And when I told her about my business, and 2 months later, when I launched my business, I invited her. She actually volunteered to come and help me, kind of with sale and stuff like that.
Oh, well, that's very nice. Very nice of you, Ms. Fuller. Is that true?
Yes, somewhat.
Somewhat.
So we did become friends, friendly, and during some breaks we would talk about business. But in fact, I talked to her about my full cosmetic line that I was launching.
Oh, so you too were
Right.
launching a cosmetic line and a brand and all of this.
Right.
And was a lip balm a part of your line?
Exactly, yes.
Oh, we see where this is going.
So that's what we discussed. She mentioned that she was going to perhaps start a lip balm,
Yes.
but that was the extent of her line. I had a full business plan, so that's where, we differ.
Okay, so where does the $2,000 come in, ma'am? Do you have some evidence for the court of what?
Yes, I do.
Okay, give your whole folder to Elijah. Thank you, sir. Let's see what Ms. Mills is talking about here. Thank you. Haley's lip chap. Okay, this is your balm. But then it looks like you're claiming that there was an infringement on your sales. I'm
Yes.
assuming the infringement you're saying was done by Ms. Fuller.
Yes.
And then it looks like everything dropped down tremendously. And you went from 5,000 something, almost 6,000 to only 3,600. So that's where the $2,000 difference. So you're suing her for $2,000 worth of lost profits.
Yes.
From your
Honor.
balm.
Yes.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
We had discussed that I was going to have my own line. That was...
Yeah, I understand that. But did y'all discuss that you were going to use her products to fulfill your line?
This is Equal Justice. Equal Justice is back with a case of Haley Mills, who is suing Tammy Fuller for financial loss.
What you say about that, Miss Fuller?
Well, her sales were up because I was making those sales. I was helping her sell those products.
Oh.
I created the product. She's copying me, Your Honor.
Oh, so that's...
She copied my ideas and
so you're
resell
saying
my
she stole your
products.
product idea?
She did.
That's not true. I actually purchased her products. I was selling them, reselling them under my brand. And under the first sale doctrine, I'm allowed to do that. I can sell, lend, or dispose of the product any which way I want, but I'm reselling her product.
Okay, so let's talk about, I think this is a consumer email that Ms. Mills received. She says, "Good morning, Haley's Lip Balm. I'm writing to express concern. I recently encountered while shopping for the balm online. I'm regularly a customer of Haley's Lip Balm, and I genuinely appreciate the quality of your product. However, I recently visited the website for a competitor, that would be No Chap Lip. That's Ms. Fuller's company, which sells a similar product. Was quite surprised by the striking resemblance. The high degree of similarity, which at least visually that's what it's looking like, is confusing for customers like me." So what did you think, Ms. Mills, when you got this type of email from a customer saying they were confused between your product and Ms. Fuller's product?
Well, first of all, I was very, very disappointed because I thought she was my friend.
Did you
So-
know she was doing this?
No,
Okay.
but
Were you doing it behind her back, Ms. Fuller?
No, we had discussed that.
You had discussed it.
We had discussed that I was gonna have my own line. That was
Yeah, I understand that,
Yeah.
but did y'all discuss that you were going to use her products to fulfill your line?
I purchased them legitimately through her website, through her, okay, and resold them. So she was aware.
Judge Eboni's verdict when Equal Justice returns. This is Equal Justice.
You're asking for $2,000, ma'am,
yes, Your Honor.
to offset what you're claiming as lost expenditure.
Yes, Your Honor.
What I'm going to do, under the spirit of fairness and equality, is I'm going to rule that you two ladies are going to split this loss, and let me tell you why. I do believe, like I said, there's some murkiness, Miss Fuller, with what you're trying to pull from selling a third-party brand under your name, and you need to figure that out with copyright court. But in this courtroom today, we're going to do it like this. You did buy her product free and clear, and you sold it to her, ma'am, with y'all's arrangement.
Yes, Your Honor.
So that $1,000 you're going to have to eat, but you did go off and sell it in a way that this court is not particularly comfortable with. I don't feel you did enough to distinguish your brand and product, so you're going to have to wear the $1,000 for that. So the court rules in favor of the plaintiff, but only for $1,000, and the ruling is, again, it's based on just general legal principles of fairness and equity. That is my ruling.
All rise.
Judge Eboni has ruled in favor of the plaintiff. The defendant is ordered to pay $1,000.
Any final thoughts?
No, it's not right. That's all.
Any final thoughts?
I mean, it could have been better, but I'm okay with it.
Okay, judge has made a ruling. Please grab your belongings, follow me.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.